My first memories involve hayfields and horses. My sister and I spent all of our time outside building forts from hay bales and racing horses through our obstacle courses. We explored the mountain we grew up on and found streams and valleys and some of the most beautiful parts of nature I ever remember seeing. I dug ditches, mended fences, built corrals, bucked bales, and split and stacked wood as early as I can remember. I learned from this to take care of what you have. We never rebuilt or bought new, we fixed it and we took good care of it in the first place. I learned to value the earth by planting and taking care of the crops that fed and clothed us. I learned I was capable of anything if I kept trying. I learned to ask for help when I needed it and always be willing to help others. Growing up on a farm made me appreciate working hard for something you want and being persistent and patient enough for your hard work to pay off. I love being outdoors. We go to the river whenever we can and spend the whole day on the beach or hiking state trails. I've taught my kids to weave baskets and tie dye out of berries, and we make bath salts and scrubs out of wildflowers. I try to bring a project to work on, beads, paints, or string to keep busy while I sit in the sun. The last day at the beach, we built a raft out of driftwood and used twine to secure it. We floated on it for hours and then left it docked for the next family to use. I always leave the beach cleaner than we found it, picking up garbage and beer cans. I respect nature and realize the importance of keeping the earth clean as long as we can. I start each day with good coffee and my Bible. I take time to focus on what keeps me strong and plan out my day so I don't get behind. I have a lot of things I'm responsible for, as I'm sure we all do. I take my husband to and from work, take my kids to lessons and practice, keep up the housework, making sure everyone is taken care of. We attend church and youth group and my daughter's recitals, so I have to plan carefully to get my schoolwork done. I get the bulk of my schoolwork done in the mornings when everyone is gone. I'm glad to have time management skills and scheduling practices to keep me on top of things, as well as set a good example for my children. I get frustrated with myself when I fail to plan or when my planning doesn't work out. I'm a bit of a perfectionist and I try to always do my best. I hate feeling helpless or like I could have done more for someone. I think we are all here to help each other succeed. I get emotional when I see hope or witness people doing good. I get emotional when my kids are hurting and when I realize there is more I could do and still haven't done. I score high in emotional intelligence as well as both interpersonal and intrapersonal intelligence. I have previous experience with online learning and truly believe I can succeed. Part of my drive to succeed comes from my past experiences of hard work and determination, as well as experiencing success before. My first experience with tragedy occurred when I was 8 years old. My mom took care of my granddad, who was living in a house on our property and sick with emphysema. He shot himself while we were in town shopping, and my dad found him when we returned home. This taught me the value of life, to live with all that I have, and to do all the good I can while I am able. The first victory I experienced was graduating from community college. I was the first among my family to ever make it that far in school. My parents did not finish high school, and my older sister dropped out when she was 16. I didn't even have cousins at this point who had gone to college. This was a huge accomplishment for me.